Okay, so this is it with the grass and the platform taken out. This is the finished arch. And you can see at the top there are two blue pipes where I'll run the electrics through for little lights, underlighters. You see I put the underlighters under all the arches, which I don't think they were done last time I put a video up, but the stone sort of piled in underneath them there, so it takes away from them. But there's one there that's quite empty. They go quite deep, and then they've got a deep foundation, and I run the water in around here so the water creeps underneath the arches, and you know, with the lights it should look quite nice. Just the plan. So now next then I'll build that up flat along the top, and then bring up the chimneys here, the flue for the chimneys inside, bring a flying buttress up over to connect here, put a kink in the chimney and bring it up, and then down, keep it flat around the top, across this window here, and sort of creep down then to meet the grass which is coming up from the shelf. So with the shelf I built the arches, poured in a nice level foundation, or you know, level, using concrete level surface to put the polythene against, put down polythene and then put the concrete over the top. So, well, I don't know if there's a bit we can look inside, but it means it won't be this bit finished there, so it won't be susceptible to, you know, this little bit sticking up here. I'll deal with that later. But it won't be susceptible to like a shovel or a trowel being put in to plant a flower. You won't rip the polythene. So what else? Got the pavers down, got the channels underneath the floor, feeding off the fire. Got the little back burner here. The fire comes up through, across, around, down into the seat, or else down into the floor, up the two channels, meets at the top, comes up here, through, back into the seat, and up the chimney. And the exhaust from the seat runs onto the fire here at low level. So the heat from the fire creates the siphon effect, where it draws out the hot air, rises from the heat created in the pipe under the hot box, which creates a suction then to help pull the smoke out around the system. And that's it. So today I'm going to cut this, well, probably cut a new one of these, but at the end I cut a piece of lawn so that it stays intact, bring it out to the edge. This is too big, took this one from here, but you know, cut it around nice in circles, cut another one at the other side to keep the soil from falling out, and pack it in the soil in between, and then build the stone over the top. This is my pipe. I'll cut this off later, but the high level wires, cables from this light and these two lights run across over the top of this and down through here to connect up with all the other pipework, pardon the beer cans. So that's the story. So concentrate on this arch today, give it a couple of days to harden, and in the meantime, when it's hardening, I can build across around the top here, get my wall plate, because the wall plate's actually coming down here, coming back up here, because of a roof, reciprocal frame roof coming up. There'll be a timber here that goes down to connect the roof down onto the grass on the front shelf, and there'll be a grass roof as well. And just on this side I've got a steel post here. We'll run a timber post up the outside of that and come across, connect in here. I want to support that I weld onto this. This is built into goes way down inside the whole thing. Once I've my height established, then I'll cut this long one, not cut it completely, just splice it, fold it over and weld it to this to create a bit of a gold post effect inside that column, or inside that window frame, because there's a lot of weight, well, not a lot of weight, there's some weight going across here, so I want that not to have any problems with that later. And then as I come up here, because it's got the little church-like windows, I'll put a wall tie here on the outside with the form of a cross, a wee cross, and it'll be a rod on the back of it that will be built into the wall to help, you know, retain that area for future use, because it's quite busy around there with the barbecue and everything. So it's quite a high wall, goes right the way down to ground level on the outside. So it's nice when the fire's lit. It's sort of the flames dance on that wall. It's very nice. Then I've got the other roof structure here built in at the bottom. Still deciding what to do. I haven't got it completely finished. The top ones need to put in, but I've deciding what to do with that now. I might tie in wire mesh and just build the stones around that to create what looks like a stone pillar, but it'll have the support of the post, and then I'll come across from here over to this metal post, and then with that roof that I then put on, I'll overshoot the back to bring that sort of into cover as well.